Stand by for your first SPL football roundup of 2013. With the Highland Derby off, we'll have highlights for you of all 5 games played, starting with tonight's Edinburgh Derby. Talking about it afterwards will be former Hearts goalkeeper Craig Gordon and ex-Hibs skipper, now Dumbarton manager Ian Murray. New Year in the capital always means a spectacular celebration. The hope at Tynecastle tonight was that the first meeting of Hearts and Hibs in 2013 would be equally memorable. Here are the highlights with Paul Mitchell.
There's no Ryan McGowan or Andy Webster for Hearts tonight. Dylan McGowan, the only player in the starting 11s to make his Derby debut, is joined by Arvidas Novakovas. Pat Fenlon had to decide whether to bring back Ryan McGowan for Lewis Stevenson from the team that beat Celtic. He's decided to bring him in. He'll play at left back. Our referee this evening is Willie Collin, the players wearing black armbands in memory of Hearts' former doctor, Stuart Melvin, who's passed away. He was the club doctor at Tynecastle for 32 years before retiring last year. As Pat Fenlon looking for back-to-back Derby Day wins. John McGlynn looking for his first. Dodge long towards Andy Driver, keeps it in. Williams comes across, he's under pressure from John Sutton. McPeak gets it away into Gary Deegan, and Clancy clears. Andy Driver did his best to keep this one in and cause him a problem or two along the way, but cleared in the end. McGowan up wide by Robinson. Darren Barr quickly on Paul Kearney. McGivern and his second Edinburgh Derby. Griffiths played wide neatly on to Doyle. Doyle against McHattie, blocked by the fullback, pinged in a second time. Kearney, his first chance falls to Paul Kearney, and an easy take in the end for Jamie McDonald. The good build-up play from the visitors. Kearney didn't really get a hold of it, and tame in the end for the keeper. McHattie turns it back inside onto Medi Toole. Nice possession play from the men in maroon. Mark over Kovacs. Taylor was strong. No foul play on, says the referee. Griffiths battling. Marr won it. Some great tough tackling as that goes over the top. Robinson comes in, it's missed by McPeak. Driver! What a chance for Andy Driver for the opening goal. Well, the ball gets played over the top by Stevenson. It was Robinson impeded here by McPeak. The chance followed, but Hearts may feel they should add a penalty. Robinson was going in, McPeak certainly played him. Driver shot wide, but Robinson was taken out by McPeak. No penalty awarded as Driver flashed the shot wide, much to his disappointment. Doyle. Again, no space at Tynecastle. Clancy onto Doyle, no way through. Stevenson trying to get away from Deegan, away from Clancy as well. McPeak comes over. Stevenson went in heavy, and McPeak's not happy. Well, he said to the referee, look at the leg. Ryan Stevenson leaves the ground here, comes over the ball, and he's lucky he's not even going to be cautioned for this. And James McPeak, those shin pads certainly did him a trick. Driver might cut inside, might fancy this one. Scored in the first league derby of the season, claiming for a corner. Ball just came off Kearney, should have been a corner. Andy Driver with the free kick, away by Hanlon. There's Medi Toole, steps to the side, gets the shot away, it's deflected, chance for Hearts, and it's going to go wide off Ryan Stevenson. Well, Dylan McGowan was in, but the goalkeeper managed to clear the danger. Well, Medi Toole stepped up, got it onto his right foot. This was nicked as it went through, tough for the goalkeeper, but he cleared it and it just hit Ryan Stevenson. It could have gone the other side of the post. Ryan Stevenson could have been celebrating. Instead, it's despair. Hearts trying to find space in the box. Hanlon. McGivern Bart knocking it back in. Again, Hearts making little of it. Here's Griffiths. Griffiths away from Bart. Nice touch. It's on to Kearney. Great pass out wide. Here's Owen Doyle. Doyle with a chance for the opening goal for Hibs. Needed composure. Didn't get it. Great ball from Griffiths. Then Kearney with one of the best passes of the match so far. Owen Doyle looking for his first Derby Day goal. Thrashes the ball over the top. Might have cut back inside, but went for it on the right foot. Holt. On to Driver. Comes off Clancy. That's a corner. I think it's fair to say the corner kick tally is higher than the entertainment level. What can Hearts make of this? Dylan McGowan comes forward. Driver, the goalkeeper came for it, and Marius Zaliukas stolen ahead of him. I think Callum Patterson might have caused Zaliukas a couple of problems here too, so he tried to get in. The goalkeeper was certainly behind the ball. Griffiths steps up with a free kick. Not a bad effort from Lee Griffiths, and it's taken a deflection en route, just clipping the wall. Lee Griffiths won't have enough space there. That's it. Please move. Griffiths delivery. Wallaceburn! Hibs almost had the opening goal. Well, there's been goals in the last dozen derbies, and David Wallaceburn almost put Hibs ahead. McCarthy, and it's launched long. Patterson threw up to Jason Holt. Holt away from McGovern, goes for goal. Beats the goalkeeper, but not the fullback. Holt continues. That's a corner. Great play from Jason Holt. Knocked on by Callum Patterson, stepped inside, beat the goalkeeper, but not the defender. Stevenson might fall to Deegan. Doyle is out wide. It's another chance for Owen Doyle up against McHattie. Cuts away from Walker. Goalkeeper with a save and away. Dylan McGowan, the hero for Hearts. Lee Griffiths was pouncing. That's a free kick. Well, Hearts undone. Look at the acres of space on the far side. Doyle got the shot away, saved by the goalkeeper, but Dylan McGowan had to be there for Hearts. Lee Griffiths was lingering with intent, but McGowan was strong. On to Tao. Sent out wide, McHattie. Let's continue with the possession. Here's Holt. Holt tries to move away from McPake. Well, they've had the lion's share of possession in the second half of Hearts. They've not tested Ben Williams enough. Jamie Walker now on corner kick duty. Walker sends it in. John Sutton off the bar. Darren Barr over the top. A glorious chance for Hearts to steal it late. John Sutton first of all off the bar, then Darren Barr too high with a header onto the roof of the net, and it remains goalless. Sutton then Barr can't find a way through.
Well, fireworks in Edinburgh a few nights ago, that was a bit of a damp squib. Craig, why?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there was plenty of effort from both sides, and both could have maybe nicked the 3 points, but probably a fair result. Hearts had probably slightly the better of it, and it's been the same old story for Hearts, not enough goals.
Were Hibs happy with a point, Ian, do you reckon?
I think they have to be. I know didn't play well, but coming to Tynecastle and leaving with a point.
Was that the approach? Do you think they went in being more cautious than attacking?
I don't think so. I think that's the way Hibs play at the moment, the way they set up to play, and you know they've done their job. The defence held out. Lee Griffiths always looks lively going forward, so I mean they'll be happy with that, I think.
Should Hearts have had a penalty here, Craig, in a match of precious few goal-scoring chances?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a penalty. The ball goes over the top. It's a good ball, and I've no problem if the referee lets this run on. And after Driver misses, to still come back and give the foul and give the penalty, because it is a foul. I don't think anybody can challenge that decision. But I mean, he's got to give a decision there one way or another. He's just let play go on. Is he playing play on, or does he not think it's a penalty? It's very unclear what the referee's actually done there. And
of course, Willie Collum was the referee, Ian, in the Dundee derby last month, where this happened. He did play advantage for a moment and then called it back and gave the penalty.
Yeah, like Craig says, by that, given that one, by pulling it back, he knows he can pull it back if he thinks there's a penalty. Only thing you can conclude from it is that he obviously thought that one in the derby wasn't a penalty kick. That's the only reason I think that it can be, because you can see by the pictures there, the delay in the Dundee derby was far greater than the one tonight. So the only thing I can think is that he just genuinely thought it wasn't a penalty kick.
He's given a red card to you in your time, Willie Collum. Should he have shown one to Ryan Stevenson tonight?
Yeah, I think. I mean, you see it now, and it's easy in slow motion that it's a definite red card. I don't think it helps that the linesman's on the other side of the pitch as well. I think if the linesman's on this side of the stand, I don't think Stevenson goes in like that. But you can see that that's a reckless tackle, and both feet are coming off the ground. It's not just the one foot.
I think McPake's reaction helps him as well. He does bounce straight back up. He's complaining about the tackle, but he's not rolling about feigning injury. It could have been a sore one. He's lucky he didn't get injured there, but fair play to him for getting up and getting on with the game. So
Ryan Stevenson was still on the pitch and could have scored when the ball just pinged off him after Ben Williams spilled the strike from Towell. Yeah,
it's a difficult one for the goalkeeper. It's actually ended up quite close to his body. It's taken a deflection in there, and the second reaction is a good one to get it away, but you think it's got to end up in the net. He just can't quite sort his feet out quick enough, and it bounces off both his shins and dribbles agonisingly wide from a Hearts point of view.
So that was close, and this was close as well. This was a big chance for the 19-year-old Jason Holt. Callum Patterson made an impact when he came on, and young Holt, Ian, didn't do too much wrong there, did he?
He didn't. He done really well. He's made space for the shot. The two defenders are closing him down, so he's cut inside. The only thing that he might have done was slip it in the bottom corner where all the space was, but he's beat the goalie, so he's thinking get past the goalie you normally score. He's a bit unlucky. It would have been a great goal for him as well, being so young, and it would have been the winner.
Will the likes of Jason Holt, Jamie Walker, these sort of guys, Craig, get more and more of an opportunity? Do you expect more to follow the likes of Ryan McGowan, who's in the Far East at the moment, out of the door at Tynecastle?
Well, I think the financial situation is going to dictate that to Hearts, and they're going to have to bring some young boys through, and they've done well. They gave a lot to the cause tonight, and their general play was quite good. They did create a few chances, and on another night possibly could have won the game. I think they feel as if they've done enough to win the game. So it's positive signs from the young boys coming through, and hopefully Hearts can build a team around them.
Your old team, Ian, could have sneaked it tonight, couldn't they? They did have some chances, and should Owen Doyle have showed a little bit more composure here, maybe?
Yeah, I think he'll be disappointed. Of course, it's a great chance for Hibs. The longer the game went 0-0, the more you thought Hibs had a goal in them. And if Hibs had got that goal, then they defended so well tonight that they would have taken all the points. But the defenders done really well there to get back, actually, because it looks like a one-on-one, but the defenders made it hard for him.
That was David Wotherspoon's flashing header from the corner kick, and Lee Griffiths almost got the goal maybe many were expecting from him, and big credit here, Craig, to Dylan McGowan for getting this away.
Yes, and the goalkeeper can't quite get two hands on it there, and it's bobbling about the 6-yard box, and he takes responsibility. It's caught underneath his feet, but that's a great challenge. He has to be so strong there. He's got to win that, and he's got to go through everything to make sure that ball doesn't end up in the net. And like Hibs at the other end, it was a goal-clearing defending that saved the day.
Easy for you to say.
I know.
This was the closest we got tonight to a goal. John Sutton's header, Ian coming back off the bar, and then Darren Barr had a chance.
Yeah, Hearts have so many corners tonight that they're normally so good at the set plays and a big threat. They'll be disappointed that was probably the only real chance they had from a corner, which is unusual. Sutton's very unlucky, and Darren Barr's had a really good chance, but it was not a bad defending there as well. Somebody came in there and put him off a little bit, so it was a good chance for Hearts, and it would have been pretty cruel on Hibs if Hearts had got the goal there, though.
Of course, some people have found the net in an Edinburgh derby. We had to go back 10 years to find this. But change days for you now, from scoring derby goals for Hibs. The manager of Dumbarton, how's that going?
It's been great, obviously it was great playing for Hibs for so long and stuff like that, but things move on, and I found myself luckily being given the chance to manage in the first division with a team that was maybe struggling a little bit, so I was given the chance to go in there and try to help them out a little bit, and we've started okay, so we're giving ourselves every chance now to stay in the division.